Okay, now you've presumably seen my survey. Let's talk about when and how you should survey your client to avoid major headaches. Now, when I was preparing this course, I did my own market research on a bunch of copywriters, and they told me a lot of problems they have with clients. So basically, what do I do if my client won't let me X? What if I do if my client won't let me survey their list? They don't want to bother them. They don't let me so-and-so. Well, there's a very simple way to solve all these problems before they occur, right? Don't work with stupid clients. Now, I'm being facetious to call them stupid. Maybe they're very smart people, but not when it comes to being a client. They're just very difficult to work with, and we don't want them in our business. And the way you stop people like that from being headaches is to find out if they're bad clients before you agree to work with them, which obviously means you send your survey before you sign anything. If you do this before you even agree to a job, which I recommend, it lets you spot those red flags that give the problem clients away. You can either raise your prices or just refuse to work with them. I actually used to require clients do this before I would even discuss the job, before I would take any payment or anything. I still do. I still make clients to this day, even when I'm just doing copy reviews, which is pretty much all I do now. I make them do the survey before anything else. I won't take any money. I don't want to be associated with them in any way until I have seen their answers and I can get a feel for them. And also, starting off with questions puts you in the seat of the professional. You're not the desperate person who's just like, oh yes, please give me the money. You are saying, well, I don't need your money. I need you to answer these questions first, actually. Now, you might be worried about doing that, about sending all these questions to someone when you actually do want to take their money, or how do I do it without annoying people? So here's how I recommend you do it, right? I would say something like, and I do, by the way, I only work with businesses I'm confident I can help. To see if we'd be a good fit, I have a questionnaire. I have this questionnaire that I ask prospective clients to fill out. I will warn you though, it's quite in-depth because I'm more thorough than most other copywriters. However, please be as detailed as possible. The more detailed you are, the better the copy I can write for you. And by the way, this survey is so comprehensive that even if we don't end up working together, you'll be able to hand your answers to any other writer and it will practically force them to write you better copy. You can use this script almost verbatim, and I nearly have. Right? I've said very close to this. I mean, it's all in my head now at this point. I don't actually copy the script, but this is what I say, and you should use it because there is some deliberate psychology here. So in this message, you are doing several things. Number one, you're showing the client that you're a pro. You have the power because you're requiring them to jump through hoops to work with you, right? They have to do this survey first. You're maintaining the right of refusal, okay? Because you're saying, I only work with businesses I'm confident I can help to see if we'd be a good fit. You're maintaining the right of refusal, and that positions you as non-needy, which is a very powerful position to be in. You're showing off a calm confidence in having a survey that's better than anyone else's. Look, I actually say this survey is quite in-depth because I'm more thorough than most other copywriters. So I'm taking a negative that my survey's long and hard to fill in, and I spin it to a positive. Yes, it's more in-depth because I am more thorough. Okay? You take a negative and spin it into a positive. And look, even though it does seem like a client, because we're saying this here, right? Even if you don't end up working with me, you'll be able to hand your answers to another writer. It sounds like they could use your survey and run off for a cheaper writer. But if they do, they're a terrible client. A good client will not even dream of it because it's clear from this message that you are the best option they have. And if they take these answers from your survey to another writer, they will get an inferior product. So use this script before you actually enter into a project with someone, and you will be amazed at how much better the quality of client in your business you get.